Hey, this is Isaac with the New World Ministry. Uh, I look at some psychics and these people who say they have spirit guides and so forth. And I, since being a minister, and I look in the Bible and I see these people have always been around. They call themselves by different names. They uh, they used to long time ago. They would years ago, and back in ancient history, it's written in the old Hebrew Bible that they was they just call them witches at that time because they was consorting with spirits, which was fallen angels, devils, demons, so forth, and they claimed to be in touch with dead people, the spirit of dead people, which there is no such thing as a spirit from a dead person. And I've said this many times before that it's just spirits, fallen angels, that's masquerading as somebody that's died. But anyway, a lot of people don't know what's what, and they're out investigating the experiment, and they don't know what the Bible say, especially in back in the Bible where in Ecclesiastes 9 verses 4 probably through 5 and 6. That's one of the starting places. But anyway, I thought about this. Everybody, when you have people, or you're going to have somebody to work for you, whether it's a cook, whether it's a nanny, whether it's somebody, a contractor going to do some work on your house, maybe an attorney or whatever. You want to know some of their past. You want to know. In other words, you want their resume. So I decided to chart out a little interview that people can have for their so-called spirit guides. In other words, how to interview a spirit guide. There are certain things that you ask them, and you'll say, well, why would I ask them certain questions? And they'll tell me things, and I won't know if they're telling the truth or not. Well, fallen angels, they will do a lot of things. They will try to seduce you, and they will lie to you. Most of them are lying to you all the time. They're masquerading as somebody else or some other folks or whatever. But there are certain things that they don't want to deal with. So if you want to kind of get next to a spirit, whether it's on a Ouija board, and I don't recommend that you mess with a Ouija board because it's nothing but dealing with the dark side, even though a lot of people don't know that those things are very dangerous. But if you happen to have been doing that and you own this Ouija board, ask the spirit, whoever it is, if it's somebody supposed to be some of your parent or somebody that's died, which you know it's not, you know it's those spirits. And if it's another spirit that's supposed to be communicating and bringing word from the other side, there are certain things you can ask them. Okay, number one, ask them how old are they, those spirits. Just ask how old, how long you guys been around. 2,000 years, 3,000 years, 4,000 years, or whatever. I'm not going to tell you what they're going to answer you. but you're going to be surprised at what they will answer or not answer or get up and leave. Next thing, ask them, where were they when the historical Jesus Christ was crucified on the cross? Ask them that. Number 3, and these questions I'm asking not necessarily in that order. Ask them how much power is in the blood of Jesus Christ. Ask them, did the blood of Jesus Christ is good enough to redeem all of humankind, any man or humankind? Just ask them, would the blood of Jesus cleanse any man from his sin? Just ask them that. Just make it simple. I'm not sure that the Spirit is going to be around for you to ask for the next question, but just in case to do it. But just listen at what they'll tell you, if they tell you that. And number 4, ask them, who do they worship? Ask them, do they worship Jesus Christ? Or ask them, do they have to bow their knee to Jesus Christ? That Jesus Christ of Nazareth that died, that's supposed to be the Lord and Master of today's Christian. Ask them that. And ask them, since you are supposed to be helping me, and you're supposed to be my friend, do you really just love me as a person, a friend? And see what the answer will be. Ask them, is Jesus Christ Lord of everything, all creatures on earth and in heaven? You know, besides God the Father, because God is over everything. But when Jesus Christ was crucified and when he rose up, when he was raised from the dead, he said, all power was given to me in the heavens. In other words, angels, so forth, in heaven, and everything is on earth. So ask them that. And ask them, now if you really, really, really want to get into it, ask them, are they doomed to die in the lake of fire? And see what their answer will be. I'm not quite sure you would get a chance to ask them all of these questions, because I don't think they would stick around after a few of these. They would depart, and in a lot of cases they will depart hastily. I mean, they would get out with the quickness. But these are some of the questions that you should ask. And if you have those so-called spirit guides, these are good questions to ask them. So now, if you are afraid to ask them that, then why are you trusting your life, so to speak? I mean, basically, that's what you're doing when you give yourself over to these things, where they can start merging their minds and thoughts with your thoughts, and sometimes taking over your bodies and speaking through you and inspiring you. That's exactly what you are doing. You are letting them control you, and you already let them got a control over you while they've come in. So if you have the nerve to ask them these questions, you would be surprised at the answer that you get or don't get. Like I say, I don't think they would be around in most cases to answer all of these questions.